UCLA starts with the ball. Looking for their 5th consecutive win. 4 straight wins, all by 5 points or fewer. And by some measures in the country, but facing a Washington State team that's been really good defensively. 2 trips, 2 buckets. This one from Cody Ryan. And you look back at his time in Cincinnati, that's what he was known for. Top 30 defenses each season. But it's flipped so far at UCLA. Off his start as Riley hits another. Stanford finished that game on a 22-5 run after the Cougars had taken the lead midway through the second. There's Riley again, and it's all UCLA over the first couple minutes. Teams in the country, regardless of who was coaching. Here's Isaac Bonton going baseline. Out of the free throw line, they dump it off, and a first bucket of the game for Washington State comes from Abagidi.
Already on NBA scouts roster, but he has a long way to go still, especially on this end of the floor right here against Cody Riley. A nice test for him.
Riley going to work, and he has owned Washington State so far, scoring 8 of the first 10 for the Bruins.
Field goal attempt, their leading scorer and a dangerous shot maker.
17.5 per game. That 3 is there for Noah Williams.
Running right there. Normally he's much more agile and athletic. It's certainly not 100% today.
Campbell with a high runner that goes. UCLA scoring on 6 of its first 7 possessions. Here's Campbell from the elbow, burying a jumper. Good job by Jaquez to get in front of Miller. Here's Bonton, still yet to attempt a shot. Inside they go, and it's laid in by Markovetsky. First half. Here's a baseline drive and a block. Jalen Hill into the game quickly announces his presence on defense.
Jalen Hill, a different player than Cody Riley. You saw Cody Riley hitting a couple of jumpers. He made a post move. Jalen Hill is a better
losing season for the Cougars since 2012.
That's pretty remarkable. And now they're a young team. Here's Bonton with the steal. See if we can get him going.
First shot attempt and his first point. Yeah. He thinks he may be the best player in the conference that nobody talks about as one of the best players.
And he's playing the best basketball of his life.
There's 8-0 just like that. Trying to keep him within striking distance. That's a Bamba 3 that goes.
If he gets that shot to go, he becomes a really dangerous weapon for the Cougs.
How about Jaquez throwing it down? Country and field goal percentage against. UCLA, though, is 10 for 15 to begin. That's a nice lay-in by Yakimovsky.
Freshman, it seems like every single guy except for Bonton is a first-year player for Kyle Smith and Washington State.
Clean look out of the corner, and a 3 for Jaime Jaquez. Bonton going behind the back. Ran into a wall. He fades away. Banks it in. How about that shot? Prospects, but they're 5-0 in conference play for the first time since the last time they won the title, 2013. As Hyman rips a baseline jumper. UCLA's got it. Here comes Campbell.
They don't have numbers.
He's going to take it anyways. Turn around, find Kyman to a launch. And bury it. He missed, and he did, but to the Bruins. Kyman again. Shot fake from the corner. Finds Campbell. Extra pass, Juzang. It is such a nice job of inside 10 to shoot. Here's Noah Williams. Williams can't get free. Yakimovsky goes baseline. Reverses it up and in.
The ref doesn't call it. It didn't happen.
Campbell slicing to the defense. Got him to fly by. Turn around and a tiered basketball player.
The more creative you have to be around the rim to score. And he is both small and not very athletic, yet can still get buckets. It's not the offensive end that's going to get Washington State back in. It's this right here. They cannot allow 9 guys contribute on the score sheet.
Bonton thought about it from way outside. Now a runner from a tough angle.
But it's also a curse because it blurs the line on what's a good shot and what's a bad shot. Because he literally can make anything.
Kyman way downtown, knocks it down.
County, my neck of the woods, and has a deep shot. He was one guy that really hadn't gotten it going, as you see Noah Williams. Player to get going from the three-point arc. He probably would have picked Jake Kyman right here.
That's what he does. I mean, if he's not hitting those, he's not contributing to
Jaime Jaquez, and everybody kind of puffs out their chest and takes the shot with more confidence.
It's another tough one from Bonton. And Mick Cronin, like every coach, is hammered at home with him. The importance of sharing the ball. They watch YouTube videos of the old Spurs.
2 weeks, he's playing the best basketball of his career, shooting over 50%, including today.
Tries it again and hits it again.
Tiger Campbell, and for all the attributes that Tiger has as an offensive point guard, he's not a good individual defender at this point.
Here he is, knocking down a three to respond.
UCLA, the rim is about as big as a manhole cover right now.
Tony Miller, tough angle shot there. Legs under it.
Absolutely. He's a star in his role, Tony Miller, number 32. Rebounder and an excellent finisher around the paint.
Campbell again, showing off the variance in his game. 14 first-half points for Tiger Campbell. It over. UCLA pushing. Tiger Campbell will pull it out. Here's Bernard into the lane. Scoop shot. Second bucket for Bernard.
Didn't know that he was ready to produce at that level so early.
Step back from Bernard. He's got his second bucket of this right here. That is a three rounded out from Juzang. Offensive rebound, Riley, and he moves into double figures with that putback.
Secure the rebound for Washington State. It's a tough one, but it's hard to block out Cody Riley. He's that strong.
Noah Williams with his third triple.
In Eastern Washington, Oregon State, and Idaho, it's different than when you're playing at Pauley Pavilion against UCLA, but still.
Nobody understands that issue, but under Mick Cronin, this is turning into a thing again, playing at Pauley Pavilion. They're looking for a 14th consecutive win in this building. This bond, who we pretty much count on at this point, and they've had to. Shot clock winding down. Bamba leaning to the rim and dropping it in.
Perfect half of basketball, but they have to make sure that when they get that close, the Cougars need to score.
Catch and shoot, and that quick release from Juzang gets the shooters tough.
If you don't have trust in your coach, then he can't get after you like that and you respond.
And I know that, he was not their first choice, but I think they're probably happy that he's
Mick Cronin and the head coach and the coaching staff at UCLA. They track every practice and every game. They want to be a disruptive defense.
Spinning shot goes because of course it does.
Rim protector. Yeah, it would be pretty cool if Mick Cronin could combine them into one. That'd be awesome. He'd probably be a top 10 lottery pick.
Here's Singleton for three, and he knocks it down. 9 of 15 as a team from outside. Here's Bonton stepping back and rolling in another. 22 for Bonton. Mick Cronin's team today, 72 with 10 minutes to go. Campbell rises and hits. Featured guy this year with C.J. Ellaby in the NBA. That's a hook shot that falls for Abagidi.
Johnny Juzang's 6'6", Jaime Jaquez is 6'6", Jules Bernard is 6'6", so they don't have elite height, but it's not like they're tiny. The opposite, they are riding their shooting, at least lately, in Pac-12 play, and defense has been okay in spots, but certainly not elite.
So growing up, weren't we all? Yeah. Can't wait for my son and daughter to get a little older.
I was fortunate enough to actually make the NBA, which is crazy as Johnny Juice surprised me at all.
Yeah, and so in losing those 4 games to open the season with the foot injury you mentioned, this is only his 8th game.
And when he took crunch time moments, so they're going to have to do it collectively as a unit.
Starting to feel, though, like there are a few potential options for who's that guy going to be in the closing minutes for UCLA.
Now, ask Mick Cronin that question. I'm not sure what he says, but most coaches want like a star stud that they can count on, especially an older one, right? An upperclassman would be preferable. Freshman class for Kyle Smith was ranked 34th in the country.
It's amazing.
Number 4 in the Pac-12. So this is a team that's built for the future.
Clark doing some good things down the street.
Coaches who try to micromanage everything, they end up managing nothing.
Yeah, right. They tend to wear on you in any walk of life, in any industry. All UCLA in this one. They're 6-0 for the first time in conference play since 1994.